I don't need to see anything unless I want to see more than one complete period. I want pi over 4. What am I doing? Nobody knows. Okay, so I want pi divided by 4. That's the beginning. I want 5 pi over 4 divided by 4. I want the tick to be maybe pi over 4. That's okay, I guess. We'll see. I don't want the graph to go below. I don't need the graph to see anything below -2, and nothing above 2. When I click enter, I have to see the vase upside down. A complete period. Okay? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, so one final question that I would like to work on this is we are given, is this problem 22 on this handout? And we can choose more, of course. So we are given the amplitude, which is 3. We are given the period, which they say is pi over 2. And we are given the phase shift, which is 2. And they say, write the equation of a sine function that has the given characteristics. Fine. Okay. So we know that y is a sine function. What do I start with? Can anyone tell us how to start here? What do I put first?
3.
Yes. Good. Awesome. Then I have to write sine. Excellent. Then for now, I'm just going to write omega x minus phi. I know that the period is omega over 2 pi. I'm sorry. It's 2 pi divided by omega. Why I wrote that? Because I'm trying to finish. No excuse. I'm rushing. Don't rush. Monica, don't rush. Okay. So 2 pi over omega. But I know that the period is pi over 2. So I have to set this 2 pi over omega equal to pi over 2. I'm given this. This is the definition of the period for such a function. It's 2 pi because it's sine. If it were tangent, I would have put only pi over omega. But it's sine, so I have to put 2 pi over omega. Fine. Now, 2 pi over omega has to equal the given period. I have to cross multiply and find omega to put it here. I don't have it. But this equation will give it to me. And I will put it here. So, let's find it. So, 2 pi times 2, this is a proportion as we discussed several times, equals pi times omega. I will simplify both sides by pi, so our omega is 4. So this number is 4. Any questions so far? So this is what we have for now. We have that y equals 3 sine 4x minus phi. They are telling us that phi is 2. Okay, all I have to do is put that in there. So y equals 3 sine 4x minus 2. So this is the function in question. Any questions here? Any questions? Anyone? Okay, so do we want to work on an example with these functions, or we move on to tangent and cotangent? Okay, here's an example for you. The amplitude is 3. The period is 2 pi. And the phase shift phi is -1/3. So let's work on this for a minute. That's your upload for tonight. And we are talking about sine, of course. Exactly how we just did this. We have the amplitude 3, we have the period 2 pi, and we have phi, which is -1/3. Any questions?
Can you explain how to get the omega again, please?
Yes, of course. So first I will write the definition, which is the amplitude sine omega x minus phi. By definition, the period is 2 pi over this number. But the period is given to us. The period is given to us. So then all we have to do is set equal 2 pi over omega to the given number. It's a proportion. We cross multiply. So 4 pi equals pi omega. I simplified both sides by pi to get omega to be 4. And the phi was given to us.
Okay, thank you.
Can you show the original problem, as in the problem you want us to do for?
Yes. So the amplitude is 3, the period is 2 pi, and phi is -1/3. Is that okay?
Yes.
Any questions?
Are we done once we finish?
No, I would like, if we have another minute, I would like to continue and just show you the graphs, at least of tangent, cotangent. And that will be the end of chapter 5.
Can you show the previous paper again?
Yes, of course. One second, I just realized that I didn't finish my work here. I have to factor out 4 first. So in this problem, we have 3 sine 4 x minus phi over 4. And the phase shift, I should have not written as the phi, that's not the phi. I should have written as just the phase shift, and on the previous one as well. So this is the phase shift. We have to find the phi. So what was on the previous problem? The phase shift. So don't write phi, please. Phase shift. We haven't determined the phi yet. That's why the problem did not say that that was phi. The problem said that it's the phase shift. So I have to find the phi. So the phase shift was 1/2. The phase shift was 2. So phi over 4 equals 2, which means phi equals 8. So then this is 3 sine 4 x minus 8.
Sorry, where did the 4 come from?
So this is what we obtained at this step, right? So we had so in order to determine this quantity, I have to factor out 4. So I can get the phase shift to be 2. So once I factor out 4, then I identify the phi in the problem. So maybe I should just write the problem one more time so I don't confuse you. How is that? Or we
Yes,
can
please.
work on this.
Yeah, you lost me when
Yep,
you.
yep, let's do this again.
Does
So
this change how we do the classwork too?
yes, you don't have to upload it because I didn't finish the problem. So you don't have to upload anything. If you did, it's okay. If it didn't, it's okay too. You don't have to do
Okay.
it. I just want to look at the time. I have 3 minutes. Okay. So our problem was the amplitude is 3. The period is pi over 2. And the phase shift, they said, is 2. Okay. So, and the function was in sine, because it depends. If it's cosine, it's sine, or something else. But it doesn't matter. But they are telling us it has to be sine. So then we know that y equals the amplitude sine omega x minus phi. So y equals 3 sine omega x minus phi. We have to determine omega. How do I determine omega? I know that this is 2 pi over omega. Then 2 pi over omega has to equal pi over 2. We cross-multiplied and we found that omega was 4. So this number is 4. Okay? Then I write y equals 3 sine 4x minus phi. Then y equals 3 sine 4x minus phi over 2. Any questions so far? So I am told that this has to be 2. So phi divided by 2 has to be 2. Because that's what I was told. The phase shift is 2. So therefore, phi is 4. Cross multiply. 2 over 1. Any questions? So you can put it in here, and still 4 divided by 2 is 2. So you can either write it like this with 4, or you write it like this with 4/2, which is 2. So now, if you don't mind, let's do the problem that we selected for class. Let's do it together. So this was my 12, and this is my 13. So in this problem, we had the amplitude is 3. The period was 2 pi, and the phase shift is -1/3. Okay, so therefore, we have y equals a sine omega x minus phi. This is simple. This is 3. Then we have sine omega x minus phi. How do I determine omega? I know that the period is 2 pi over omega. But this is given to us as being 2 pi. So then 2 pi over omega equals 2 pi means omega equals 1. Remember, in a proportion, you can do this, or cross multiply. So 2 pi over 2 pi will be 1. So this number is 1. There is nothing I can do here. There is nothing I can factor out. So then in this case, the phase shift is this. So then y equals 3 sine x plus 1/3. And this is it. Any questions? On Monday, we're going to start with another example just to clarify how we do this. What is important is to be able to identify the